High above the Arctic Circle, where icy winds never sleep and snow falls like whispers from the sky, a tragedy was unfolding, one hidden beneath the silence of frost and white. In the vast, blinding expanse of the tundra, there lived a mighty polar bear named Arvak. His fur, once dazzling white, now looked gray and crusted. From a distance, he looked like a moving iceberg, slow, stiff, and oddly shaped. But the truth was far more horrifying. Arvak was covered in parasites and barnacles. These weren't ordinary parasites. Climate change had melted sea ice early that year, pushing Arvak closer to warmer waters filled with invasive species. As he swam for miles, desperate to find food, tiny barnacle larvae attached themselves to his skin. Over weeks they grew, millions of them, clinging to his fur, face, legs, and belly. Some embedded into his wounds. Others spread bacteria. He limped across the ice, every step filled with pain. His body was a battlefield of crusty shells, blackened wounds, and twitching parasites feeding off his blood. He was dying, but hope often arrives in silence. Far away at a remote Arctic research station, a wildlife monitoring drone picked up strange footage. A bear moving unusually, hunched and disfigured. The footage was sent to Wild Guard North, a specialized animal rescue unit. Within hours, a rescue team was assembled. Dr. Elara, a polar wildlife vet with years of experience, took the lead. With her were Tomas, the tranquilizer specialist, and Mira, the drone pilot and tracker. The conditions were brutal: sub-zero temperatures, blizzards, and shifting ice. But they pushed forward. They flew in a heavy-duty Arctic chopper, following Arvak's weak trail across the ice. It took 2 days to find him. When the team finally saw him from above, gasps filled the cabin. Arvak was barely recognizable. His eyes were crusted. His back was covered in barnacle mounds, each the size of a clenched fist. Blood dripped from his legs, where parasites had chewed through fur and flesh. "He won't survive another week," Dr. Elara whispered. Mira maneuvered the drone to scan Arvak's condition, while Tomas prepared the tranquilizer, just enough to calm the beast without stopping his breath. The shot was fired. Arvak stumbled, groaned, a deep, aching sound like the cracking of ancient ice, and finally collapsed. The team landed fast. Time was short. Wearing full bioprotective suits, they approached the giant. His breathing was slow, his heartbeat faint. The barnacles had hardened into armor, hiding infections beneath. Parasites crawled across his skin like a dark, moving web. The rescue began. Elara worked for hours, carefully scraping off barnacles one by one. Every removal revealed bleeding sores. Tomas disinfected and cleaned. Mira helped wrap Arvak in thermal blankets, using heaters to stop hypothermia from setting in. The drone hovered above, keeping watch for polar predators. They worked through the freezing night. By morning, Arvak looked like a different bear. His wounds were treated. Most parasites were gone. Only the scars remained. They airlifted him to a temporary Arctic care center, a large heated dome designed for wildlife emergencies. Over the next few weeks, Arvak recovered. He ate, drank, and slowly began to stand. His eyes, once dull, now shone with strength. Then came the moment of release. Back on the ice, under the low golden sun of the Arctic spring, Arvak stepped out of the transport. He turned, pausing to look at the humans one last time, not in fear but in understanding. Then he walked into the white horizon, strong again. And somewhere far above, satellites captured the image of a once-lost polar bear, free of his frozen chains.